Hey there everyone, it's Nicholas Merton here. I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. And I want to go ahead and spend some time to explain what decentralized finance or DeFi truly is. I know many of you have probably heard about the buzz around it, and I want to go ahead and explain not only the basics, but some of the in-depth topics in relation to DeFi in less than 5 minutes so you can get a good understanding in a quick amount of time. So let's go ahead and start right off with the basics here. When I talk about decentralized finance, I always like to explain to people that a much better label for this movement would be open finance. And the open access to financial services, no matter where you are in the world, no matter what your background is, and instant, clear access to any financial service you would want. That's what DeFi is really about at the end of the day. It's about providing open access, permissionless access to any kind of financial service you'd want. Now, in the current world we live in today, in order to understand DeFi, we have to look at what kind of world we're living in right now when it comes to finance. You know, the typical financial experience for an end user in today's world is dealing with a standard, selection of a few commercial banks, whether you're in the United States like myself or in different corners of the world, putting away money in your savings account and earning practically nothing on those savings. It's just become standard that we kind of work with the traditional financial system, but we don't really trust it at the end of the day. We don't trust them to have our better interest, but we know we're dependent on them because in many cases it seems like they're our only option. Well, DeFi, or open finance, takes this concept of dependency on traditional financial services, on centralized, controlled institutions, and flips it on its head and brings about an idea of saying, what if you could bring all of those same services you expect from your traditional bank, or services maybe even your traditional bank doesn't even offer, and bring it in to an all-in-one platform where you can access anything you'd want. You can trade any type of asset you want. You could be able to earn the rates of interest you used to be able to earn in a bank account, where we bring competition of different service providers into one singular application. And that's exactly what we've done at DigiFox. It's this idea that we can plug in all of these financial applications, whether they be truly trustless in this case, as we've seen in the crypto space. There's been lots of smart contract platforms, otherwise known as decentralized applications, a lot of fancy terminology for applications that allow you to earn interest or make trades and not have to worry about any intermediaries. You're doing it in a programmable network where there's no counterparty or third party holding your funds at the end of the day. It's really fascinating. But there's also more centralized providers that take on more of the traditional banking model. They usually can pay higher interest rates, and they can provide the same convenience that you can get in some decentralized applications, just with a bit more trust. And that's where providers like Celsius Network or BlockFi come into the equation. So these accessible services are all plugged into DigiFox, and this is why we've tried to become an all-in-one DeFi or open finance platform, giving you the ability to earn the rates of interest that you expect to earn, be able to trade the assets you want to trade, and be able to send and receive payments not just right next to you from maybe a family member or friend, but also to send money to a family or friend member overseas in an entirely different country. And when we can really bring about this vision, when we can access these financial services from one application, we here at DigiFox, and I think many people in the DeFi community share a very similar message. And that is for someone like myself in the United States to have the same level of financial opportunity as someone in Kenya or someone in Argentina or some other region of the world. It shouldn't matter where you're born in this world. Everyone should have equal access to financial services. And this is the great thing about DeFi. It is open access for anyone to tap into these services. Now, on the more technical side, again, I could dive into how decentralized finance works, but the thing I always kind of bring up here and why I don't go about really explaining the technical details is it would be like me trying to explain how SWIFT payments are made in traditional bank payment networks. Like, when you send a message over Facebook, you don't wonder how Facebook sends the message in that case, right? And I understand, again, with finance, you always have to be cautious. But we here at DigiFox always make sure that any service we tap into is well audited. They have bug bounty programs, basically people who are constantly auditing open source code, which can be reviewed and critiqued. And we want to make sure we bring in the best providers who are working in the better interest of our users. So at the end of the day, guys, that's a very brief summary of DeFi. There's tons of applications you can explore, whether you're looking to grow your savings passively over time or you're looking to get into the latest assets. We've got you covered here at DigiFox. So if you have any more questions, feel free to ping us at the customer support tab in the profile section of the wallet. You can definitely reach out to us. Feel free to contact us anytime. We're here for you as much as we can be. And all in all, everyone, I hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are. DeFi is truly exciting, and I hope you get a piece of the action as well as it's continuing to grow. Take care, everyone. Nicholas out.